Want to learn an hour of fun facts? Subscribe to Zarpado. We're already starting. Mad Charcoal is a visual artist whose specialty lies in the use of charcoal as his primary medium to bring to life portraits and landscapes full of expression and depth. His refined technique, combined with an unmistakable visual style, has allowed him to stand out within the contemporary art scene. Bashir Sultani, originally from Afghanistan but based in Canada, has distinguished himself in the art world thanks to his unique ability to create striking drawings with salt. Would you dare to sleep hanging over mountains? In Italy, the Highline Meeting Festival brings together slackline enthusiasts suspended between mountains, even hanging from hammocks at extreme heights. Pure adrenaline, incredible views, and a global community for the bravest. In the US, the startup Lit Motors presented the C1 vehicle, a hybrid of a car and an electric motorcycle that self-balances, reaches up to about 171 miles per hour, and offers about 6 hours of range. A girl named Emmy lives with her snake, Cher, as if it were a common pet. They grew up together, and their relationship is so close that they spend time cuddling. Cher was raised among humans, and Emmy learned to interact with her without fear. Disney has created humanoid robots called Stuntronics, capable of performing impossible acrobatics. They are designed to replace human stunt doubles on attractions at its theme parks. Lemon caviar is a finger-shaped fruit native to France. It has acidic spheres inside that explode when bitten, offering a fresh, citrusy flavor. It is highly prized by haute cuisine chefs. The Barkley Marathon in Tennessee, USA, has only been completed by 18 people since 1986. Runners must cover about 224 miles with about 6,600 feet of elevation gain. It is considered the toughest on the planet. Pastry chef Natalie Sidzerf creates hyper-realistic cakes that resemble sculptures. He's replicated everything from human faces to entire meals. One of his viral cakes was an edible portrait of Willie Nelson. Bruce Campbell lives inside a Boeing 727 converted into a home. He bought and adapted it in the middle of an Oregon forest. Now it's a unique tourist destination. Photos of the F-16CI, taken in low flight over Wales, show the pilot in action. The sharpness is such that you can see every gesture on his face. Lucas Zanotto, an artist hired by the Finnish brand Polig, created the world's smallest cup. Everything was made to scale to make the tiniest coffee. Mini advertisements. The world's largest Wurlitzer organ is at Organ Stop Pizza in Arizona. It has 1,074 keys and was inaugurated in 1972. Eating pizza with music like that is another level. In traditional Chinese cuisine, there's a curious ingredient known for its dark, fine, thread-like appearance. Fat choy, a cyanobacteria reminiscent of tangled hair. This organism, which grows in arid areas of northern China, has historically been highly valued during Lunar New Year celebrations. Beyond its neutral flavor, its popularity stems from the fact that its name phonetically resembles a phrase expressing prosperity and fortune. In the tropical rainforests of South America, there's a bird that's impossible to ignore, the umbrella bird. From the genus Cephalopterus, it sports an awn-like crest and a kind of hanging tie on its chest. There are 3 known species, and its exotic appearance makes it one of the most peculiar birds in the world. On the other hand, an electric unicycle called Emotion Adventure appears, reaching speeds of about 50 miles per hour and up to about 124 miles of range, offering a compact and completely sustainable design that seems straight out of the future. Meanwhile, in Italy, an amusement park in Nervesa, created by Bruno Ferri and his grandson, features 45 rides powered only by gravity and human power, without a drop of electricity. With an inspiring story, Clay Dyer, a professional fisherman born without limbs, competes using his neck and shoulders, proving that passion and willpower can overcome any limitation. In Peru, there is the Chane Timpishka River, which boils at 194 degrees Fahrenheit due to geothermal activity in Puerto Inca. Its sulfur-rich water is prized for its medicinal properties. For techie fun, a YouTube channel built a breakfast machine made entirely of Legos, capable of frying eggs and bacon. It demonstrates what can be achieved with just blocks and creativity. Pete Big Elvis Valet is an Elvis Presley impersonator who performs in Las Vegas. Not only does he nail his voice and movements, but he's also won thousands of fans for his unique charisma. The Smith People Mover is a horizontal lift that functions as a moving walkway. It goes up, moves, and goes down, all without changing angles. Ideal for modern architectural spaces, the Small 2 scooter was created by Tom Wilberg. It has wheels measuring about 0.63 and 0.87 inches. It looks like a toy and only reaches 1.2 miles per hour. Yet, it's fully functional. Matt Jordan transforms wooden blocks into art using a lathe and resin. His videos show the entire process step by step. Photographer Jan van Eyjeken captured on video how a salamander forms from a cell. The result is an astonishing visual journey into the miracle of life. PigeonBot is a curious advancement in the field of nature-inspired robotics. This is a flying robot developed with authentic pigeon feathers, allowing it to accurately replicate the movements of real birds. This ingenious device was created by a team of scientists whose goal was to study in detail the biomechanics of bird flight. The roseate spoonbill, scientifically known as Platalia ajaja, is a fascinating aquatic bird, notable for its vibrant pink hue, very similar to that of flamingos. This striking coloration is no coincidence, as it comes from the pigments present in the food it consumes, mainly small crustaceans and aquatic organisms. Mimi Choi is a makeup artist who has taken her talent to a completely unusual level. Her specialty is creating hyper-realistic optical illusions on her own body, using her face, arms, or legs as a canvas. Thanks to her mastery of artistic makeup, she is able to transform her skin into surreal scenes that challenge visual perception. Barry Marshall, an Australian doctor, was the protagonist of an experiment as risky as it was revealing. To prove that certain bacteria were responsible for gastric ulcers, he decided to deliberately ingest a concoction laden with the bacteria. Soon after, he developed clear symptoms of this condition, leaving the medical community speechless. In recognition of his contribution, he received the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2005. Petite cereal is a gourmet cereal made up of small, artisanal croissants. Each package contains approximately 250 carefully handcrafted miniatures. Available in New York, this luxury product costs approximately $50 per box. Its production involves a meticulous process that includes dehydration, a glaze with sugar and cinnamon, and finally, baking, giving them a delicious, crunchy texture. Martin Vaca, famous for his unconventional automotive creations, performed one of his most astonishing feats by converting a Boeing 727 into a working limousine. The aircraft, now retired from service, underwent a radical transformation. Its wings were removed, and its structure adapted so it could legally operate on roads. Ryoyu Kobayashi, one of the most prominent names in Japanese skiing, performed a spectacular jump that has gone around the world. He traveled about 955 feet in the air during an 8-second flight. This feat took place in Iceland, where Red Bull installed a special ramp designed exclusively for the athlete to attempt this unprecedented feat. The Asian water buffalo, or wild buffalo, has immense horns that can measure longer than a compact car. According to Guinness, they reach about 14 feet from tip to tip, an impressive endangered animal vital to its ecosystem. Australian ecosystems are home to a truly striking reptile, the ruffed lizard. This peculiar animal is recognized by a fan-shaped fold of skin that surrounds its head and can unfold dramatically. This mechanism is activated as a defensive strategy when the lizard senses danger, increasing its apparent size to intimidate potential predators. In northern Thailand, specifically in the city of Chiang Rai, stands a one-of-a-kind work, Wat Rong Kun, also known as the White Temple. This construction is not a conventional temple, but a fusion of the sacred and the contemporary. Its gleaming white structure, adorned with inlaid mirrors, represents spiritual purity and the clarity of Buddhist knowledge. The Yancheng Dafeng Dream, located in Jiangsu Province, China, holds the Guinness World Records title for the largest permanent labyrinth on the planet. This impressive structure has been designed to offer a unique experience of exploration and challenge, attracting visitors from around the world. In the heart of Guilin, China, lies a fascinating cavern known for its unique rock formations that have been patiently shaped over millions of years. The Reed Flute Cave stands out for its stone pendants, soaring peaks, and towering limestone columns that create a spectacular underground landscape. This place not only dazzles with its natural richness, but also attracts visitors from all over the world. Next, imagine a mosquito that doesn't bite, but spies. In China, they developed a micro-drone the size of a real insect that records audio and video, transmits data, and even extracts DNA when it lands without you noticing. An extreme application of biomimicry for military purposes. In 1984, the famous Red Bull brand was born, the result of a collaboration between Dietrich Mateschitz, an Austrian businessman, and Chaleo Uvidya, his Thai partner. This popular energy drink had its origins in an earlier Asian formula. Specifically, they based their experience on Krating Daeng, a widely consumed drink in Thailand whose name translates as Red Bull. In October 2023, Bobby, an Alentejo Mastiff who left an indelible mark with his extraordinary longevity, passed away in Portugal. At 31 years and 165 days old, he far exceeded the usual life expectancy for his breed, whose life expectancy is only around 12 to 14 years. This noble canine was recognized worldwide as the longest-lived dog ever recorded. In Hawaii, surfer Ha'a Keolana has taken her training to the next level with a method few would dare to imitate. To strengthen her body and mind, she descends to the bottom of the sea and walks while carrying a rock of about 55 pounds. This unconventional training not only improves her physical endurance, but also helps her remain calm in extreme situations. In certain places, such as New York City, authorities use an unconventional method to deal with delinquent drivers. When someone accumulates multiple unpaid traffic violations, police can attach a suction cup device called the barnacle to their windshield. This panel completely blocks the driver's view, preventing the vehicle from moving safely until the debt is settled. Santa Cruz del Islote, located off the coast of Colombia, is recognized as the most densely populated island on the planet. Despite its small size, barely over 2.5 acres, this tiny island is home to approximately 100 inhabitants. The concentration of people in such a limited space makes daily life there very unique, with homes and activities closely intertwined. According to data provided by the World Meteorological Organization, the city with the most sunny days on the planet is Yuma, located in the state of Arizona, United States. This city enjoys an annual average of more than 4,000 hours of direct sunlight. Located in Dallas, Texas, the imposing sculpture called Giant Eyeball has become a point of interest for visitors from all over. With a height of over 29 feet, this work of art holds the title of the largest sculpted eye in the world. Nauru, a small country located in the Micronesian region, is unique in the world for not having an official capital city. Unlike most nations, Nauru has not established a formally recognized administrative or political center as its capital, making it a notable geopolitical exception. This unique characteristic reflects the uniqueness of its territorial and administrative organization. The Naja Naja, commonly called the spectacled cobra, is easily distinguished by a distinctive pattern on its cap, two black spots connected by a curved line that appear to form glasses. These snakes typically measure around 3.3 feet in length on average, although they can occasionally reach almost 6.6 feet. Meet the green toucanet, a truly unique bird due to its vibrant plumage. This tiny species is native to Venezuela and is usually found in forested areas ranging from low altitudes of about 330 feet to heights close to 6,230 feet above sea level. Its presence in these diverse ecosystems makes it an essential component of the local biodiversity, notable for its beauty and adaptability. Although they may appear docile and charming as young animals, hippos transform into extremely territorial and aggressive adults. This imposing mammal, with its robust appearance and massive body, is actually the most lethal animal on the African continent. Despite not being a predator in the traditional sense, its tremendous strength, surprising speed on land, and unpredictable behavior make it an even greater threat than lions or crocodiles. Greek fire, used by the Byzantine Empire in naval battles, is one of history's greatest mysteries. Its formula was so secret that all records were lost. It was notorious for burning even on the surface of water. The Gregorian calendar, which we use today, was introduced by Pope Gregory VIII in 1582. It was created to correct the Julian calendar, which had accumulated a 10-day error over the centuries. The first documented flush toilets were found in the Palace of Knossos in Crete more than 3,500 years ago. They used sophisticated clay pipe systems connected to aqueducts to drain waste. The Roman dictator Julius Caesar was the only person honored with a month named after him. The month of July not only celebrates his name, but his calendar, the Julian, was the basis for the current one. A single lightning bolt can heat the air to temperatures of up to about 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 5 times hotter than the temperature on the surface of the Sunday. The rapid expansion of superheated air is what produces thunder. There are more stars in the observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. This analogy helps us understand the vastness of the cosmos, even though we can only see a small part of our own galaxy. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches per year. This phenomenon, although slow, means that days on Earth progressively lengthen over millions of years. Scientists have discovered that the human sense of smell is incredibly sensitive, able to distinguish more than 1 trillion different smells. This figure is much higher than previously thought and underscores the complexity of this sense. 3. De-printing technology has evolved so much that it is now being used to build habitable homes. Some companies have managed to print entire homes in less than 24 hours, revolutionizing low-cost construction. Internet data travels through underwater cables that cross oceans. These cables, some as thick as a garden hose, are responsible for more than 99% of global data traffic, not satellites. The fear of being without a cell phone is known as nomophobia. This anxiety disorder has become common, especially among young people who depend on connectivity. The first color television broadcast in the United States was in 1953. However, color televisions didn't become popular in many homes until a decade later, in the 1960s. In the Star Wars universe, the character Yoda was never identified by species. George Lucas did this intentionally to preserve an air of mystery and strangeness surrounding one of the most powerful Jedi. The deepest point in the ocean is called Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench. Its depth is almost 36100 feet, which means Mount Everest could fit completely inside it with over 0.6 miles of water left over. The northern lights and southern lights produce a real sound, although it is extremely difficult to hear. Finnish scientists have recorded a sound similar to a clapping or a cracking noise, occurring about 230 feet above Earth. The Amazon rainforest produces a massive amount of its own rain. Trees release so much water vapor into the atmosphere that they create flying rivers that distribute moisture thousands of miles. If you extended all the blood vessels in an adult, they would measure more than 59,600 miles. That length would be enough to circle planet Earth at least 2.5 times. Smell is the only sense directly connected to the brain's memory center, the limbic system. Therefore, a smell can instantly trigger a vivid and emotional memory from the past. The smallest muscles in the human body are located inside the ear. They are called the stapedius and tensor tympani muscles, and their function is to muffle the sound of your own voice when you speak. Modern smartphone screens are more powerful than the computers on the Apollo missions that landed on the moon. The average phone chip has more processing power than all the technology used in 1969. Artificial intelligence is being used to discover new antibiotics and drugs. AI can analyze billions of chemical compounds in hours, dramatically accelerating the fight against resistant bacteria. China's Sun Highway is a stretch of road built with transparent solar panels. This road not only allows vehicles to pass through, but also generates electricity and can charge electric vehicles inductively. SpaceX's Starlink project is creating a mega constellation of thousands of small satellites in low Earth orbit. Its goal is to provide broadband internet access to almost anywhere on the planet. The Romans didn't use toothpaste as we know it today. One of their recipes included a mixture of human urine and ground bone ash, believing that urine served as a powerful whitener. In the Middle Ages, books were not placed on vertical shelves, but were left horizontal or chained to desks. The chain was a security measure, as books were extremely expensive and rare. The concept of a honeymoon has historical roots in Nordic cultures. It was customary for the couple to drink mead, a fermented honey-based beverage, during the first lunar cycle after the wedding. The band Queen was the first to broadcast a music video via satellite worldwide. They did so with the song Bohemian Rhapsody in 1975, setting a precedent for what future music videos would be like. Actor Christopher Lee, famous for playing Dracula and Saruman in The Lord of the Rings, was an intelligence agent during World War II. His military background and command of 8 languages gave him a unique authority in cinema. The melody Netflix uses at the beginning of its content, or the tudum, lasts only 3 seconds. It was specifically designed to be as short and memorable as possible, creating an auditory anchor to the brand. During the Ottoman Empire, the tulip was so highly valued that its price once surpassed that of gold. This period, known as the Tulip Age, ended with a financial crisis due to uncontrolled bulb speculation. The invention of transparent glass revolutionized medieval warfare by allowing the creation of vision goggles for archers and soldiers. This gave them a crucial advantage in being able to see clearly in adverse weather conditions. The famous explorer Marco Polo never mentioned the existence of the Great Wall of China in his travel journals. Historians believe this is because the structure he would have seen was largely decayed, or he followed routes that avoided it. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge collapsed in 1940 due to aerodynamic resonance, not the brute force of the wind. The wind created a pattern that matched the bridge's natural frequency, causing it to vibrate until it collapsed. The Leaning Tower of Pisa isn't planted in the ground. Its base is actually very shallow, only about 10 feet. The tilt is due to it being built on a soft, muddy mixture of clay and sand. The world's first traffic lights were installed in London in 1868, near Parliament. They ran on gas and were manually operated by a policeman. Sadly, one exploded a month after its inauguration. Dolphins sleep with only half their brains open at a time. While one hemisphere rests, the other remains active to control breathing and remain alert for potential predators. Bees can fly at over 12 miles per hour and must visit approximately 2 million flowers to produce a single pound of honey. It's a collective effort of an entire hive. Octopuses not only have 3 hearts, but they can also edit their own RNA. This ability allows them to quickly adapt to changes in temperature and environment without modifying their DNA. Central American glass frogs have transparent ventral skin. You can see their internal organs, including their beating heart and eggs, an adaptation that helps them camouflage themselves perfectly in the leaves. Your brain uses more energy while you're sleeping than it does when you're awake. This is because sleep is the time when it performs critical tasks such as consolidating memories and repairing itself. The sensation of having a song stuck in your ear is called an earworm. It occurs because the brain focuses on the audio phonatory loop. The brain actively tries to finish the song, and lacking the complete lyrics, repeats it endlessly. The muscles we use to frown, about 43, are significantly more numerous than those we use to smile, only 17. This could indicate an evolutionary predisposition to detect danger and threat. Lithium-ion batteries in electric vehicles use technology that was first developed in the 1970s. Recent improvements in materials and software have enabled their commercial expansion. Roomba robot vacuum cleaners have sold more than 20 million units since their launch. These small devices have created an entire internet subculture of pet ride videos. The tomato is a botanical fruit, although legally it was classified as a vegetable. This 1893 U.S. Supreme Court decision was made to allow taxes on such agricultural products. The strawberry is the only fruit that contains its seeds outside the pulp. Each strawberry contains about 200 tiny seeds, which are technically considered individual fruits. The hottest chili pepper in the world today is Pepper X. It measures over 3 million Scoville units, making it hundreds of times hotter than an average jalapeno. The strongest muscle in the human body isn't the biceps or quadriceps. It's the masseter, located in the jaw, capable of exerting a force of up to 200 pounds when biting. The body burns more calories digesting celery than the celery itself contains. This negative calorie phenomenon is due to the digestion process, although the net effect on weight loss is minimal. The Olympic record for the barefoot marathon is held by Abebe Bikila in 1960. This Ethiopian runner completed the 26.2-mile course without shoes, demonstrating unique endurance and physical adaptation. The heart of an elite athlete can pump up to about 9 gallons of blood per minute. This is essential to keep muscles oxygenated during high-intensity, long-duration physical activity. The Spanish flu of 1918 did not originate in Spain, despite its name. It was so named because only Spanish newspapers, being neutral in the war, were able to freely report on the severity of the pandemic. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disorder, not caused by dietary sugar. The body attacks the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas, requiring external insulin injections to manage glucose. Lyme disease was first identified in 1975. The name comes from the town of Old Lyme, Connecticut, where an outbreak of the tick-borne disease occurred. The human body contains enough sugar, or glucose, to sweeten 10 cups of tea. Maintaining that stable blood glucose level is vital for all the body's cells to receive their energy. Paracetamol, or acetaminophen, was initially considered too toxic. Despite its synthesis in 1878, it didn't become popular until the 1950s, when its safety profile was re-evaluated. Grumpy Cat, or tartar sauce, went viral in 2012 for her constantly angry expression. Her famous face was due to a form of feline dwarfism and a crooked bite, generating millions in merchandise and television appearances. South Korean artist Psy, or Park Jae-sang's Gangnam Style video, was the first YouTube video to surpass 1 billion views in 2012. Its success was so massive that it forced YouTube to update its view count. Charlie Bit My Finger was a 2007 home video that went viral for its simplicity. Starring British brothers Harry and Charlie Davies' car, the video was sold as an NFT for $760,999 in 2021. The 2014 viral Ice Bucket Challenge raised over $115 million. The money went to amyotrophic lateral sclerosis research, funding the discovery of the NEK1 gene linked to the disease. The Yosemite Double Rainbow video went viral in 2010. Paul Vasquez, the man who filmed it, reacted with emotion. He turned his gasp of amazement into a cultural phenomenon of pure joy. The 2015 dress blunder divided the internet worldwide. The question was whether the garment was blue and black or white and gold, a phenomenon explained by differences in how the brain processes light and color. The 2021 Wall Street Bets blunder originated on Reddit. Coordinated users massively bought GameStop stock, driving up its value and causing massive losses for short-selling investment funds. Wendy's Twitter account went viral in 2017 with the hashtag #ChallengeNugsForCarter. Carter Wilkerson asked how many retweets she needed for a year of free nuggets, becoming the person with the most retweets in history with 3.4 million. The famous Disaster Girl meme is named Zoe Roth. The photo of Zoe smiling while a house burns in the background was from 2005. It was sold by Zoe as an NFT for almost $500,000 in 2021. The angry girl or side-eyeing Chloe meme is of the child Chloe Clem. Her disgusted expression was captured in 2013 during a family surprise, and the photo was sold as an NFT for $74000 in 2021 to help pay for her college. The viral success kid, or Sammy Griner, used his fame for a worthy cause. The photo of Sammy with his clenched fist from 2007 was used to raise funds to help his father receive a kidney transplant in 2015. The distracted boyfriend meme is a stock photo. Photographer Antonio Guillem confirmed that the 2015 photo is staged and the model representing the girlfriend is named Laura. The 2007 viral keyboard cat video features a cat named Fatso. Although the original video is from 1984, it was made viral by the owner in 2007, becoming a meme used to celebrate or close out a failed endeavor. The Doubt Dog or Doge meme is a Shiba Inu named Kabosu. The 2010 photos inspired the creation of the cryptocurrency Dogecoin, which reached a market capitalization of over $80 billion in 2021. Lil Nas X's 2019 song Old Town Road went viral on TikTok. The song blended rap with country, and its popularity on the platform led it to break records, spending 19 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The 2019 Renegade Dance Challenge was created by Jalaiah Harmon. The teenager wasn't initially credited, but her case highlighted the importance of crediting the original creators of TikTok challenges. The viral video of the skateboard man and the blueberry ocean spray guy is by Nathan Apodaca. The 2020 video, filmed while drinking juice, boosted Ocean Spray's sales and earned Apodaca gifts, sponsorships, and worldwide fame. Olivia Rodrigo's 2021 song Driver's License broke records on Spotify. The single went viral for its emotional content on TikTok, becoming the fastest song to reach 1 billion streams on the platform. The 2017 Fyre Festival scam phenomenon went viral for its irony. The lavish festival, promoted by influencers, turned out to be a complete disaster, leading its organizer, Billy McFarland, to be sentenced to 6 years in prison. The cloud bread trend went viral on TikTok in 2020. The recipe has only 3 ingredients: egg whites, sugar, and cornstarch. It garnered billions of views for its fluffy texture. The Dalgona coffee phenomenon went viral in 2020 during the global quarantine. This Korean whipped coffee drink became popular for its frothy texture and was nicknamed for its resemblance to a Korean candy similar to caramel. The cronut, a hybrid of a croissant and a donut, was created by chef Dominique Ansel. Its launch in 2013 in New York City caused lines of up to 2 hours at his bakery, becoming one of the most imitated baking trends of the decade. Avocado toast became a symbol of millennial culture in the mid-2010s. Chef Bill Granger popularized the recipe in Sydney in 1993, but its virality skyrocketed thanks to Instagram and elegant brunches. Peki's one-chip challenge, eating challenge, went viral annually. The chip is seasoned with the Carolina Reaper chili, the hottest chili in the world, and has been controversial due to documented health risks among teenagers. The mannequin challenge went viral in 2016. The challenge required all participants to remain frozen like mannequins and was replicated by celebrities such as Michelle Obama and NBA athletes. Soccer player Antoine Griezmann's rain dance went viral during the 2018 World Cup. The dance, which referenced the game Fortnite, was replicated by children and fans, generating millions of videos on social media. The Hide the Pain Herald meme photo is of Hungarian engineer András Arato. His stock photos went viral in 2011 for his forced smile, and he has embraced fame, traveling and giving talks about his experience. The YUNO meme has its roots in a 2010 viral comic called Rage Comics. The figure, which resembles a manga character, is used to express frustration over an unmet expectation or a glaring lack of logic. Judson Lipley's Evolution of Dance video was one of YouTube's first viral videos back in 2006. The video features 30 popular dances from different decades in 6 minutes and was one of the most viewed videos in the world before the massive rise of TikTok. The 2018 viral Tide Pod challenge was so dangerous that the company had to intervene. The challenge involved biting brightly colored liquid detergent capsules and led the FDA to issue warnings about the serious toxicity risks. Drake's 2018 In My Feelings dance challenge went viral thanks to the Kiki challenge. The challenge involved getting out of a moving car to perform the choreography, leading traffic authorities in several countries to issue fines for its dangerousness. The 2011 video, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, went viral for its sinister tone. This series of children's puppets with dark themes became a cult phenomenon, winning awards and being compared to high-quality television productions. The concept of the Mandela effect went viral to describe collective false memories. The name became popular because thousands of people mistakenly remembered that former South African President Nelson Mandela had died in prison in the 1980s. The 1968 Earthrise photo is considered one of the most viral before the internet. Taken by astronaut William Anders during the Apollo 8 mission, this image of the Earth ascending over the moon was distributed globally by newspapers. The viral audio of the 2018 Yanny or Laurel question was due to frequency. The phenomenon was explained because the audio frequency of the recording was right on the border where some ears perceive it as Yanny and others as Laurel. And is ever getting the one my lady self-thing that dime in from lagers to a passion. The 2007 viral Call of the Walrus video features Ocean the Walrus. The peculiar sound made by this walrus at the Vancouver Zoo has been used in thousands of videos to simulate a scream or a call for attention. Content such as whispering and tapping are used to generate a relaxing, tingling sensation, and some of the largest channels have millions of subscribers and views. Flexible, OLED-based devices are gaining traction by 2025. Foldable phones and tablets with durable, rollable displays are expected to become a mainstream consumer option, not just a niche one. The quantum internet is closer to becoming a practical reality. Researchers managed to increase the distance of secure quantum entanglement by 2025, promising an unbreakable and ultra-fast internet network. Autonomous delivery robots are being integrated into cities. These ground-based drones are reducing last-mile delivery costs and are managed by machine learning-based navigation software. Solid-state batteries are beginning to replace lithium-ion batteries. These new batteries promise significantly shorter charging times and greater safety, which are key for the next generation of electric vehicles. The Apple iPad was launched in 2010, marking a milestone in personal technology. This device popularized the tablet form factor and post-PC computing, spurring the creation of the App Store for that format. The 7-magnitude earthquake in Haiti occurred in January 2010. This natural disaster caused massive devastation in the country, with an estimated death toll of more than 2,000,000 and a major humanitarian crisis. The first unverified case of human cloning was reported in 2002 by Clonaid. Although the scientific community was never able to verify the claim, the announcement sparked a global ethical debate about biotechnology. The Tesla Roadster electric car was officially launched in 2008. This was Tesla's first vehicle, proving that electric cars could be sporty and high performance, kicking off the EV revolution. Hurricane Katrina struck New Orleans and the Gulf Coast in August 2005. It is considered one of the costliest natural disasters in U.S. history, exposing serious flaws in infrastructure and federal response. Extended reality is key to immersion in 2025. New VR and AR headsets offer 8 Kelvin's resolutions and precise eye tracking, allowing advertising and game interactions to react to where you look. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear accident occurred in March 2011, following an earthquake and tsunami. It was the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl, releasing large quantities of radioactive material and forcing the evacuation of thousands of area residents. The Arab Spring began in December 2010 in Tunisia. Protests spread across the Middle East and North Africa, fueled significantly by online social organizing. Puerto Rico was hit by Hurricane Maria in September 2017, a Category 5 hurricane. The storm caused unprecedented devastation to the island's infrastructure and exposed the shortcomings of the United States humanitarian response. Brexit, or the United Kingdom's withdrawal from the European Union, was voted on in June 2016. This referendum marked a geopolitical turning point, affecting trade relations and the identity of the EU. NASA's Parker Solar Probe Space Telescope launched in 2018. Its mission is to fly directly through the sun's outer atmosphere, becoming the fastest human-made object. The Cambridge Analytica scandal erupted in 2018, exposing data misuse. The company accessed the data of millions of Facebook users without their consent, potentially influencing the 2016 U.S. presidential election. The eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland in April 2010 paralyzed air traffic. The massive volcanic ash cloud closed airspace across much of Europe, affecting millions of travelers and causing millions in economic losses. The series Friends from 1994 to 2004 ended with the 6 main actors earning $1 million per episode. This was a milestone in television, as they negotiated their salaries as a united group, setting a precedent for salary negotiations for TV stars. The competition show Survivor, launched in the US in 2000, popularized the reality TV genre. Its first season was so successful that the finale became one of the most watched episodes of the decade, with more than 50 million viewers in the United States. The popular quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire launched in the US in 1999, spawning the quiz show craze. The tense format, featuring only one contestant, and its famous Call a Friend lifeline created a global obsession with cash prizes. The 1997 film Titanic, directed by James Cameron, was the first to gross over $1 billion at the box office. Its massive global success remained the highest-grossing film for 12 years, breaking all-time records and winning 11 Academy Awards. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, which ran from 2001 to 2003, was filmed entirely in New Zealand. Director Peter Jackson shot all 3 films simultaneously over a period of 18 months, a project of such ambition and scale that it redefined epic cinema. Pixar's 1995 animated film Toy Story was the first film made entirely by computer. Its technological advancement and box office success demonstrated the viability of 3D animation, forever changing the way animated films were created. The EMU, or Extravehicular Mobility Unit, weighs about 287 pounds on Earth. Although the suit provides life, oxygen, and communication to astronauts, its weight becomes irrelevant once they are in the microgravity environment. NASA uses a diet of xenon fuel for some ion thrusters. This inert gas produces a very small but incredibly efficient thrust, allowing probes like Dawn to navigate through deep space for years. The first NASA astronaut to walk in space was Ed White in 1965. During his spacewalk on the Gemini 4 mission, he used a HUT, or handheld maneuvering unit, a rudimentary device that released oxygen to control his movement. NASA's Curiosity rover on Mars uses a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, or RTG. This device converts the heat generated by the decay of plutonium-238 into electricity, allowing it to operate on Mars without relying on sunlight. The International Space Station is the most expensive man-made object ever built. Its total construction and operation cost is estimated to exceed $150 billion, and it is a project funded and operated by 5 different space agencies. The Amazon logo intentionally features an arrow going from A to Z. This symbolizes that the company sells everything from A to Z. The curved arrow is also designed to resemble a smile. Coca-Cola's secret recipe is known as Merchandise 7X and is kept in a bank. Only 2 company executives know the other's full identities, ensuring that the original formula can never be legally replicated. The first product Nintendo sold was not a video game or a console. The company, founded in 1889, began by manufacturing traditional Japanese Hanafuda playing cards, a business that continued well into the mid-20th century. The engine of a Formula One car can reach revolutions per minute of up to 15,000. This is almost triple the RPM of a standard sports car, generating power and noise unique in motorsport. The Ferrari team is the only team to have competed in every season of Formula One. Since the championship's inception in 1950, the Italian brand has been a mainstay, winning the most constructors' championships. In an F1 race, drivers can lose up to about 9 pounds of weight. This weight loss is due to extreme dehydration caused by the heat of the cockpit and the constant physical exertion of enduring up to 5G of force. The weekend's viral song, Blinding Lights, was declared the #1 song of all time on Billboard. It surpassed Chubby Checker's The Twist in 2021 for the most weeks on the Hot 100 chart, with a total of 90 weeks. The Man in Black or Giga Chad meme went viral for its hyper-masculinity. The man behind the meme is Russian aesthetic model Ernest Kalimov, although many of the viral photos are retouched to exaggerate his features. The launch of the Tesla Cybertruck in 2023 went viral for its futuristic design. The vehicle generated millions of reservations, despite an incident at the unveiling where the supposedly bulletproof window shattered. The language with the shortest alphabet in the world is Rotokas, spoken in Papua New Guinea. Its alphabet has only 12 letters, including 7 consonants and 5 vowels, greatly simplifying reading and writing. The word set in English has more than 400 definitions listed in the Oxford English Dictionary. This makes it the word with the most recorded meanings in the English language, varying as a verb, noun, or adjective. The Guarani language, spoken in Paraguay, is the only indigenous language in the Americas to have official status alongside a European language, Spanish. This reflects its profound cultural and historical importance in the region. Clicks are a type of consonant sound used in some African languages. They are produced by sucking in air rather than expelling it, and are essential for distinguishing words in the Xhosa language of South Africa. The country with the longest coastline in the world is Canada, with more than 1,255,000 miles. This length is greater than that of any other nation, including all the coastlines of its thousands of islands and islets. There is a city in Norway called O, making it the shortest place name. The name, which means river or stream in Old Norse, presents a unique challenge for cartographers and postal services. The country of Liechtenstein is doubly landlocked. It is surrounded by Switzerland and Austria, both of which have no coastline, a geographical feature it shares only with Uzbekistan. The longest possible walk in the world without crossing water begins in Africa. The theoretical route runs from South Africa to China, passing through 16 countries with a length of over 13,900 miles. The Ode to Joy from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony is the official anthem of the European Union. The choice is due to its music symbolizing the values of freedom, peace, and solidarity among nations. The Cannes Film Festival has not always awarded films. There have been years when only gold prizes were awarded. The famous Palme d'Or was introduced in 1955. Its original palm leaf design was created by the Chopard jewelry store. The art of origami, or Japanese paper folding, has strict rules that prohibit the use of scissors. A true origami master uses only a single square of paper to create complex figures without any gluing or cutting. The U.S. Library of Congress houses the largest collection of rare books. Its more than 170 million items include the Gutenberg Bible, one of the first books printed with movable type in the 15th century. Technology also surprises with inventions like Stan, a robot designed to park cars without human intervention. It works thanks to sensors, cameras, and artificial intelligence algorithms that allow it to identify available spaces and maneuver with precision. It can turn, reverse, and place vehicles in tight spots without risk of damaging them, something that many drivers consider a miracle. In Yosemite National Park, California, there is a natural phenomenon so spectacular it seems like magic, the firefall. Every February, for a few very specific days, the sun aligns at sunset with Horsetail Fall. The light illuminates the flow of water with red and orange hues, giving the illusion that the waterfall is on fire. In the Netherlands, there is the Corpus Museum, a unique experience that allows you to tour the inside of a giant human body. There you walk among organs, systems, and neurons while learning how the body works. At 115 feet high and featuring interactive technology, entering is like taking a trip yourself. In Cozumel, Mexico, a tourist submarine called Atlantis Submarines takes you to the bottom of the sea without getting wet. It descends to 100 feet, revealing reefs, tropical fish, and a sunken ship. It has air conditioning, large windows, and has become a popular attraction, even visited by celebrities. In Bogotá, Colombia, there's a Simpsons house converted into an Airbnb called Simpsonlandia. Everything is decorated like the show. The living room sofa, the kitchen, Bart and Lisa's bedrooms, and even hidden references in every corner. Spending the night there is like stepping into Springfield. Japan created the electric salt spoon, a spoon that makes you taste salt without actually having it. It sends small electrical impulses to the tongue, activating salty taste receptors. It's designed for people who need to reduce sodium and is already being tested in restaurants to offer healthier dishes. In China, there are public restrooms with smart urinals that can analyze your health in seconds. They detect glucose, protein, and other indicators, displaying the results on screen or sending them to your phone. Some models even store the user's digital medical history. Pitcher plants, also called nepenthes, look like cups, but they are death traps. Their interior contains a sweet liquid that attracts insects and small animals, but once they enter, they cannot escape. Some have been found to digest frogs and even small rodents. In Dubai, the P7 license plate was auctioned for $15 million, making it the most expensive in the world. Having just a few letters or numbers on a license plate is a status symbol greater than the car itself. For many, it's a way to show off wealth at its finest. In Portugal, the Alcobaça Monastery has a very peculiar entrance, the fat sticking door. It was so narrow that it served to control the monks' diet, as anyone who didn't pass through had to fast longer. Today, tourists pass through it as a fun challenge. Crows have a curious method for getting rid of parasites. They lie down in ant hills and wait for ants to walk on them. These release formic acid, a natural anti-parasitic that cleans them. Other birds like blackbirds and starlings also use this strange ant bath. A baby named Thaddeus Daniel Pierce was born in 2024 from an embryo frozen since 1994. He spent 30 years preserved before being implanted, setting a world record. His case raises debates about biotechnology, fertility, and even the possibility of embryos waiting centuries to be born. There is a helicopter that costs as much as a new car. The composite FXX can be purchased for $52,000 and comes as a kit or ready to fly. It is light, fast, and inexpensive to maintain, designed for aviation enthusiasts on a budget. Not all pineapples are yellow. There are exotic varieties like the Ruby Glow, with its deep red skin, or the Pink Glow, with its unique pink flesh. Grown in Costa Rica, they are sold as luxury fruits, and a single one can cost more than $20. Tilda Swinton is a British actress who seems to have come from another world. With ancestry dating back over 1,000 years, she studied with Princess Diana but chose an alternative artistic path. She lives in Scotland, has slept in museum glass cases, and her androgynous appearance has made her a Hollywood enigma. In Monaco, millionaires live surrounded by luxury without worrying about taxes. There is no income tax, no VAT, no taxes on wealth or capital gains. Plus, its streets lined with luxury cars, the famous Grand Prix, and the Mediterranean climate make it a dream destination. A Pixar fan built a real WALL-E after 2 years of work. He didn't use 3D printers or kits. Each piece was precisely handcrafted to move and sound like the original. Its creator didn't make it to sell, but to take it to children's hospitals and bring smiles. On Mackinac Island, Michigan, automobiles have been banned since 1898. Its cobblestone streets are reserved for bicycles, carriages, and horses, giving it a sense of a trip back in time. Victorian houses, traditional suites, and a peaceful atmosphere attract thousands of tourists each year. Jason Statham, today's action star, started out selling fake perfumes and jewelry in London. He was also a professional diver, representing England in international competitions. His big break came when Guy Ritchie cast him in a film, and he hasn't stopped since. Glass gem is a corn so colorful it looks like it's made of jewels. Its kernels shine in shades of blue, purple, gold, and green, the result of years of seed selection by a Cherokee farmer. Although it's not suitable for regular popcorn, it can be used in flour, decorations, or multicolored popcorn. The Badoma tribe in Zimbabwe is known as the ostrich-footed tribe. Many of its members are born with a genetic condition called extradactyly, which leaves them with only 2 toes on each foot. This peculiarity helps them move easily through the jungle and mountains. In some zoos around the world, visitors end up inside cages, while tigers and lions roam free. This experience, known as an inverted zoo, offers a wild and direct encounter with the animals. In China, you can even feed them meat through the bars. In Portugal, the Peña Palace stands, a multicolored castle built on the ruins of a monastery destroyed by lightning and an earthquake. Its creator, King Ferdinand II, designed it as an architectural fantasy full of vibrant colors. Today, it is a World Heritage Site and receives millions of visitors each year. In the United Kingdom, there are trees filled with coins embedded in their trunks. This tradition, known as wishing trees, arose from the belief that they could cure illnesses or bring good fortune. Some trees hold thousands of coins, transformed into authentic sculptures of superstition and hope. The colorful stained glass windows in churches are created using an ancient technique called stained glass. It consists of joining small fragments of colored glass with lead, and when light passes through it, it projects a magical spectacle. In addition to art, they functioned as visual Bibles for those who could not read in the Middle Ages. In Seoul, South Korea, there is the Starfield Library, a free public library located in a shopping mall. It houses more than 50 books on shelves about 43 feet high that look like something out of a futuristic movie. Tourists from all over the world visit it, even if they are not book lovers. In the city of Braga, Portugal, is the sanctuary of Bom Jesus do Monte, famous for its zigzag Baroque staircase with more than 570 steps. Pilgrims often climb them on their knees as an act of faith. This World Heritage Site even preserves a hydraulic lift. In China, there are giant cockroach farms, where millions of them are raised in entire buildings. Far from being pests, they are used in traditional medicine, cosmetics, and as animal feed for their high protein content. Although many find them repulsive, they are considered a sustainable resource for the future. Tell us in the comments which of these curiosities left you the most amazed. Don't leave without subscribing, liking, and sharing for more fun facts.